No.
Fellow Ghanaians, my fellow comrades, I am here again for a special edition which is for the President John Mahama. I want to wish the President a happy new year. And I want to wish him the best of luck. And I also want to congratulate him for what he's doing so far, what he has done. He is really surprising me. I want him to keep it up. I know people are distracting him. Then you should not allow that to happen. You should do your best and continue that way and be focused. My grandfather said, good name is better than riches. And that is what I have seen throughout my lifetime. I am always disappointed, and I keep on repeating this message my father made to me on Ghana's Independence Day, 6 March 1957. And he told me I am going to see it before I die one day. He is gone. I was disappointed when he told me this, when I was very happy on the Ghana's Independence Day. But I am wondering what it is. My father told me black man is indisciplined. Black man cannot govern himself. Black man is lawless. Black man is disrespectful. Black man is dishonest. Black man is lazy and a thief. And what do I see today at my age? I am seeing it. The same thing which is happening. The same thing he said to me when I was a child in 1957, Ghana's Independence Day, when I went home with the Ghana flag, the miniature flag, waving and happy. I was really disappointed. If I was an elderly man, maybe I would have boxed his head. But I'm surprised that it was a good focus he has brought to his life, and I have seen it. You have done something recently. In fact, I'm very excited and happy about you. You were able to go and open that refinery. I know the refinery's name is Gaib. I don't know how many people knows that refinery's name as Gaib. That is what I knew of that refinery. That thing was opened there 1963. It's as old as the Kosombo Dam. The same year when the Kosombo Dam came into existence. Before leaving Ghana, I lived most of my life in the Tema area there. The 24-hour economy, or you were saying, it was being practiced in Tema those days with Nkrumah's ideas. That factory or that refinery you have opened recently runs 24 hours. Vaco runs 24 hours. Ghana Publishing runs 24 hours. GTP runs 24 hours. GTMC runs 24 hours. TTL runs 24 hours. Ghana Sanyo, Ghana Akasanuma. They were all running around the clock. Ghana was manufacturing a Mercedes, what do you call it? Bedford. They were assembling Bedford trucks in Ghana. In Temade. Another car they called, Japanese called that. They were assembling there. The plant was there. They were working 24 hours as well. State Paint was there 24 hours. Liver Brothers was there 24 hours. If you go to the Tema Harbor in the night, you think it's a daytime. I am surprised that the older men rather I respect, especially like your past president when he was coming to the scene. I said, oh, at least maybe he will use his common sense and brain. He was the one I am more disappointed in. I never knew he was a thief. I can't imagine it. An impotent man who want to name children. Where will he get the children from? You name your own children. When you have children, you name them. People have done things down in Ghana and named them, and there was an existing name for them. You came, you didn't do anything. You go ahead naming them, renaming them, not even naming them. They were already having names. I have never seen that kind of stupidity in any place in my life. Renaming them for what? You went and dig a hole there with millions. It's useless. Why wouldn't you go and rename that? I am appealing to you from tomorrow onwards that your so-called Jubilee House should maintain Flagstaff House, which was in existence before or when I came or I saw in my lifetime. My grandfather's house was used for a renounced national duty in this country. The name of that house still remains on it. Some of us even went and re-roofed the house. Now the great-grandchildren are now even maintaining the house. The name is still the same. I go all over the world. People went to school in my grandfather's house. When they hear my name, they jump out. I went to the school in your father's house. That's not my father's house. That's my grandfather's house. And that house has produced governors, educationists, professors all over the world. I see them. So I don't see why they should be messing Ghana. I am happy we have got somebody now with common sense, intelligence to come back. I still believe that if you go today, all those factories I have mentioned, if you can revive them all, there will be no Uber, whatever they call it, Akada. There will be none of that kind of service in Ghana. The Tema General Hospital has killed a lot of my brothers, cousins, my aunties. That place was built by Dr. Kwame Nkrumah for those who are building the Tema Harbor. If you go there, the last time I went there, I nearly cried. And tears was sharing from my... I couldn't believe that human beings are kept there as a hospital. That is no hospital. And you people sit down, small girls, 32-year-old, who steal all the money from you. I am happy you are trying to stop that nonsense. I'll be grateful and happy if you are able to do that. Sit up. Never allow any of them, any fool, to distract you. You are doing the best. That guy you went and revived, I don't know what to tell you. You have done the best. That plant was built by the Italians and given to Ghana. That is why they changed the name Tor. When I live in Tema, the township they are calling Ashama today is never known as Ashama. They call that place Tema Junction. That is what people know of that place all along in my days. Today, and it was a vast, beautiful land. They have jammed the place. The place doesn't look like a human being living place. It's just like a dunghill of human beings. Those things must be stopped. Those things must be stopped. Fortunately, there was a time I wanted to settle in Ghana. I couldn't settle because, and I'm still, if I were to be in Ghana by now, I would have died long ago. I would have died long ago. Nothing but the death is the only one which was killing me. Death in Ghana was killing me. And I would have died long ago. Things I passed through, when I went out again, there is no way if I were to be living in Ghana, ever even live. I was attacked in North Kaneshi there. My 10,000 computer was taken away. And the one nearly killed me. And the one broke the door on me. The police could not arrest that thief up to today. They only told me the thieves are here. That is it. That is Ghana police. That computer, I'm sure, where it will trace it to is still there, or I don't know. It was sent to Kumasi, buried in a sack. They couldn't use it. There is no way they could use it. That is the $10,000 computer. That is the end of it. Before I know you personally, but you yourself, you might not know. When you were brought to my office, 1, 2, 3, I think it's my third child, a boy, who brought you to my office and introduced you to me as a friend. At that time, you were in the parliament. You were an MP. That boy brought you to my office. That was the only time I have even shook hands with you in my lifetime. I'm not sure whether I've seen you since that time again personally. I am happy for what you are doing to Ghana. But you have more than enough to do. And you have to sit out before you can always do that. I'm wishing you a very happy new year. And make sure you get, you can imagine it, all those thieves you are catching now, they were all existing in Ghana for years. Because a thief was ruling the nation, a thief does not catch a thief. That is it. So, that is it. So everything Dr. Kwame Nkrumah has done, or we've done alongside with Nkrumah, was destroyed. Go to Tema, Meridian Hotel. The day last time I went there, and somebody showed me that the hotel. I said, no, that's not the place. The man was laughing at me. That is where we go every weekend to go and dance. But look at how it is. Those type of hotels built in that time all over the world, they are still there. And that some of them were renovated. I went around a lot of countries. And I've seen things personally. Luckily, I'm older than almost everybody in the government in Ghana. In the police service, I don't know. Apart from the stupid old men who are there, some of them cannot get food to eat, and some of them are sick, they don't get medical attention or this thing. They are the only ones with you there, suffering and smiling. I pray for you, but I'm appealing and making a special request for you. From you, I have already sent you a petition to your office on that issue. I would like you to take your IGP on to take his boys who are initiating training talks in my house to remove them before it's too late. You are embarrassing my brothers, cousins, all those who are in the police service, because some of them are senior men. There are some boys in the police service. I paid for their school, secondary school education. They are there. Some of them have raised almost to commissioner's level. They are there. They know what I'm talking. When they go there, they are disappointed. And now they are begging me for what is wrong. And they know of it. They know it is wrong. They go there and say, oh, but I should take it easy. How am I going to take it easy? I was nearly killed in that house. Tema was a bluff place when we were living there. Go and see it today. It is junk. And you said you have trained engineers. I'm appealing to you to remove those Tema engineers. They are rubbish. They are good for nothing. Look at how they junk Tema and remove all those containers. Tema was built a beautiful city. Nkrumah will take his visitors there first, then the next one to Akosombo. Look at how they have junk Tema. I cannot go to my own house in Tema. I've been on this thing for years. There was a time they told me unless Nana Akufo-Addo is gone there, the next president appoint new people before they can remove the talks from because he is a party to the talks. What type of country is that? We should stop this. This is nonsense. It's very, very nonsense. At least I'm older than you. The IGP could be my child. And I believe people should use their common sense. I cannot go to my own house. So long as I'm concerned, I keep saying, I have my coffin there. I have my grave there. I have died 4 times in my life. The one that they were going to kill me in North Kaneshi there, they broke the door on me for only maybe computer. I'm surprised anyway. And if it is not by God, this thing, they would have killed me for nothing. Another one, I had a nice a job somewhere and I had an accident. A driver took me to an accident. They drove me 100 miles to the hospital. Everybody was thinking I was dead, but I wasn't. But I wasn't. I passed through 3 major surgeries. If it is Ghana, I would have gone long ago. There's no way I will live. I dropped my car for a service. Oh, let me have a taste of the public transport. I went in. First, second, third bus stop. Then the thing tells me to get out from the van or the bus. I got down. The next 2 stops, I took another taxi and I'm going back to my house. Yeah, the same van or the same trotro or the same bus had an accident. Almost everybody was dead in the bus. I passed through that. Then recently, the AMPIM, they call it a Community 8 police station, and Chief Inspector Mwaku were training boys in my front, and I said, no, that will not happen. I went to that stupid engineer in Tema to take a permit. I put the fence around. That very night they came and attacked me. If not because of the boys who were following me, I'm sure they would have killed me. But the boys were slowing me down, appealing to me, because I'm not going to take that nonsense anyway. And then they destroyed everything of mine. Your so-called task force you people have in Ghana, which I never respect and I will never respect. They are thugs. I call them, what I have numbers for? They cannot even come. And when they came, they were telling me to go to their chief in Tema and give him bribe for him to solve my problem. What nonsense is that? We must stop this. It's nothing but the truth. It's nothing but the truth. Now, they now go behind now, destroying the house, removing my windows. For what? For what? For what? There was one district commander we went to in Tema, Hansen or so. I was surprised, I was so disappointed in him. When I went and I called him, he pretended as he doesn't even know me. But I'm sure the blow, a whistle, this thing will sound in my pocket. He pretended as he doesn't know me. Now you are disgracing my families. My family, they are very disciplined, intelligent, and respectful people. They don't expect me to be doing this. But I have decided to do it. Because now the boys, you are embarrassing the young ones who are coming from my family, some bearing my name, some I took care for. I used to go around so many countries. I train younger ones between 18 and they do the research for me. I brought many of them to Ghana. When I take them there, they ask me. There was one Japanese one, 18 years. He looked at the place and said, do we have police in Ghana? I couldn't answer him. Do we have police in Ghana? I couldn't answer him. When he came and wrote a report, you see that that boy insulted me indirectly. He insulted my intelligence because he knows what I don't like, what I want them to be doing. And he went and saw it in my own country, which I'm always proud of. That must stop. Go back. I sent the petition to you by DHL. I have the receipt, everything, and it says it has been delivered to you. I've been looking for my boy who says he was your friend. Whether he is still or he was, I don't know. He brought you to me in my office. I am happy that you become a president. What you are doing now, please continue it. There are too many thieves in Ghana and criminals. Get rid of them. Let's get the beauty of Ghana. When I was traveling those days, when I go anywhere and I say I'm from Ghana, they'll look at me. Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana, I will say yes. Every time. When I say Ghana, they have to attach that great man's name, Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana. The first scholarship I had in the world was given to me by Kwame Nkrumah. He just saw me and gave me the scholarship. What nonsense is that? That must stop. Because I'm disappointed with those old men. When I went and checked the number of those old men with my age, There are only 400,000 people in Ghana. There are only 400,000 of them. And even that, half of them are all sick. Another half of them cannot even get food. Another half of them cannot get even medical attention. You allow people to steal, and your hospitals are like that. And people are dying. There are a lot of people who doesn't need to die, and they are dying. And a small 32-year-old girl who has never worked even before. Then you go and steal the whole nation's money. Then you'll be looking at him, dragging that. Dragging for what? How long will you judgment work? That is why there are a lot of thieves, robbers of the nation. Because when the people steal the money, they go free. I will advise you to start putting tag on those people, life or death. If the property is yours, the money is yours, come and defend it. If you cannot defend it, stay there. Put lien on their properties, their houses, their monies, and everything. They're going to be using your own stolen money to be defending and worrying you. Then people will be flying from Ghana to wherever for court cases or what. Are you people stupid? Let's stop this nonsense. I am telling you the truth. Nobody is prepared to say what I'm saying, but they know. They know. I was disappointed in somebody like Nana. I never knew Nana was so stupid like that, brainless like that. How? Just try and reactivate all the factories in Tema. See how many people will be unemployed in Ghana. Cocoa. Cocoa has 3 uses. My grandfather was a cocoa farmer. Somebody said they float a party with 20 pounds. 20 pounds was nothing to my grandfather. Yes, I don't want, because the people don't want bluff, that is why I'm keeping quiet. That is why I don't want to mention. 20 pounds, how much is 20 or 100 pounds to my grandfather? Cocoa has 3 uses. Up to today, you carry your cocoa in that big sack and go and give to somebody $1. Are we normal? I have plenty of common sense here. Come and take it before I die. Free of charge. Then that IGP you are talking, the former one, for him, I don't want to be calling names for people. But the former one, I don't know whether I will take him as a dog or a cat. I sent him the petition as well. Go and ask people how long that thing has been there. So as old as I am, I can't walk to my house and sleep. I have to beg people to leave the entrance, and then they will insult me on top before I can go inside my house. Then when I'm in the house, they will be smoking and making noise until daybreak. When you go and report to the stupid policemen there, they come and pretend. Criminals like that. I want that station to be closed, new officers there. That your so-called MPM and Chief Inspector Amwaku should be investigated. Until those things are corrected, I should have been in Ghana by now. That treatment they gave me, that is why I'm still sick, going to the hospital. Why? What nonsense is that? And I'm still sick. For what? Small boys, my grandchildren, they go and smoke weed and drink apeteshi. Then they come and torture me. I don't need God. I'm happy you exhibit some of them when you go around. People don't see your God with you. That is how human beings should live. I don't need God. I live in better places in the world. Today, Ghana will import khaki for their children. They import books for their children. Nonsense. When I come to Ghana, anywhere I go, have you brought Ghana chocolate for us? Everybody wants Ghana chocolate. We are not making use of our brains. Then somebody has built something down. The only thing you can do is to go and change the name. Then you say you are president. This must stop. I'm coming back one after the other. If I don't get a result, I'll come back again. I wish you a happy, prosperous new year. I am happy for you for the start and what you have already started doing. I wish you, all those who are with you, who has common sense and common brain, intelligent brain, and helping you, I wish them all. May God bless you all. But my special assignment should be treated. I wish you good luck. Happy New Year. President John Dramani Mahama.